Okay, welcome to our relax class. Okay then, so today I'm going to do a little bit of work with a spiky ball. Okay then. If you haven't got a spiky ball, you can just use a ball. Okay, we're just going to get warmed up first and then we're on the floor. Okay, so don't worry if you haven't got lots of equipment. Okay, so just from here, just let's start rolling the shoulders round. Okay. That's it. And then you have the calmness. Yeah. Okay. And then go the other way. Here we go. So roll round. That's it. Okay. And then just a little side bend. Okay. Now just be aware that it's getting a little bit cooler as well. So, you know, if you're in a room that's going to be heating on, I've kept my sweatshirt on today. But it is a little bit cool, and the class we do isn't very sweaty. So if you're watching the session, you will get warm, but not like very sweaty. Don't get your heart rate going up. So just be aware of that. Okay. Lovely. Okay, and then just center, just lift and over the arms for me. Okay. That's it. Again, all the way up, and then back. And again, one more for me. Okay, and then just start treading the feet. Okay, that's it. Lovely. We'll keep with some 30-second things today. Okay then. So if you are watching from this one here and you haven't got a spiky ball, don't worry, you can just use a regular small tennis ball, or you could just do some of the movements without. We haven't done the spiky ball for a while. Okay, so what you're going to do is just place your foot on the ball, okay, and you're just going to roll the foot. Now if you haven't got a ball, you could just lift and lower the heel. Okay, so all we're going to do here, just for 30 seconds, okay, and we're just going to roll the ball. Okay, that's it. So you're going to find that there might be a little bit of wobbling. Okay, as we start to get into the core as well. But this is great also if you suffer, your feet are really cold, and it's the circulation again. It's just this time of the year. I've mentioned all the people tend to hibernate. They just once it gets to a certain time, they don't want to go out, and this is before the clocks have even gone back. Okay, and then just a little circle just on the arch of the foot. Now you might feel the other leg just start to react a little bit. So after this, we'll change sides. Okay. It's time of the year where you think the mornings are okay and afternoons, and after a certain time, you just want to stay in. Yeah, you do. It's but if you can get your movements in earlier on. Okay, now let's change sides. Okay, so just rolling the ball of the foot. There we go, that's it. Okay, that's it. And once you get going, your balance sort of kicks in. Okay. So we'll do the hand work on the floor and the wrist work. Okay. And if you're watching this or you're on your lunch break, you're getting a break, this is ideal if you've been sat down all day. Okay, little circle if you're on a computer, or you might be doing crafts. Some people do like their crafts now for Christmas, where the fingers are getting used and they need something else to do. Okay, so all these little things, okay, we don't realise we might have repetitive strain, or just need to do some other exercises for them, or some stretching. Just a little circle on the ball of the foot. Okay, now let's change over and just the top of the foot, make a little circle. Okay, just below the toes, yeah, okay. And after this, we'll do the same thing with the heel of the foot. Okay. If you're doing it and you're really wobbly, you might have to get a little chair or stand by. But just today, we've got a little bit of standing work. Sometimes we're all floor-based. Now just move that to the heel. Okay. And again, just that little circle. Just apply a little bit of pressure. Okay. Now you can get these, on the internet, or some shops sell them You tend to find when you get them that they're a little bit too spiky to begin with, but they do, with use, they do sort of soften a bit, okay. But a tennis ball, as long as it's a good one, that's not going to sort of burst, okay. Now then, okay, let's just change size. Let's get this below the top of the foot there, little circle. Then after this, we'll do the heel, and then we're going to get onto the floor. We continue with the footwork, which is great for the calves. And then you've got to remember your knees. Yeah, all things that can sort of get tight because we're just staying seated for a while. Okay. So things sort of get locked, and they stay short, which then that can affect your back. Okay, let's just move that to the heel. Okay, and then after this, we're going to get onto the floor. Okay, and you're just going to have the ball by your side. You can hopefully feel that little bit of heat generating now through the lower leg. You can feel that with the leg working as well. 10 seconds to go. Okay. Okay. And release. Okay, if you get yourself onto the floor, okay then. Now then, all I want you to do is, I'm just going to adjust the camera. Okay. Here we go. Okay, so just from here, okay, just lie flat for me. I just want you to circle your feet. And be, really sort of vigorous with this. Get the feet going. So if you're not able to get out, even just for a little walk, your lower legs, your circulation is going to take a little bit of a knock. So, okay, go the other way. Really get those legs moving, get your ankles going. Okay, but you can do all these seated at home, so you could be maybe recovering from something or feeling a bit under the weather. You don't feel like going out, but you can still move indoors. Okay then. Now then, if you just bring one foot up for me, just point and flex your foot. So as if your foot's going away from your body, and you can feel your calf contraction, you can see it contracting here. Okay, so just point and flex. Sometimes you feel your shin working as well. Again, these are all parts of the body that you don't really isolate, okay. And you can relax the rest of your body, okay, just focus around your foot. Okay, let's change sides. Okay, here we go. So I'm just going to point and flex your foot for me. And you've got to consider if you lose the strength from your lower legs, that's sort of reducing your confidence if you're going out, going for a little walk or things like that, which then is going to affect your mental health. So, things are done for a reason. Now then, just put your back on the floor, so heels to toe. So it's if it's like that, you're going to do that. So heel to toe, but you can do yours on the floor. You can do it just so people can see there. So heel to toe, okay, and then we'll change our movement. So just from the heel to toe, just turning in and then out. Okay. Okay, now just from here, just take the arms over your head. Let's give the lower body a bit of a rest here. So just take the arms over your head and slowly down for me. Relax your tummy. Okay, then just feel that stretch, that nice tension in your center. And then from here, make a big circle round your body. Oh. Great for opening the chest. Again, there's the season where people are getting colds, the chest might feel quite tight. But just opening the chest, expanding into the lungs. And now change direction, so go the other way. and release. Okay, so if you just bend the knees for me. Okay, so all we're going to do on this one here, just do the knee drop to the right for 30, then to the left, then we alternate, and then I'll keep adding on. Okay, so here we go. Just the knee drop to the right only, and then bring it back to center. Now, you can relax your tummy. It's a nice releasing exercise, this one here. Just slowly to the side. Just let the arms open side to side. It's a nice one for your midsection as well. That's also getting a little bit of a stretch around the hips. Okay, so open the arms. If they feel too tight, bring them closer to your body. Now, change direction for me and back to center. You might find your arm is maybe tighter on one side. Okay, just be aware of that. Okay. And of course, after this one, you're going to alternate, and then I will add on a little bit. Okay. Now then, let's just alternate, go side to side for me. Okay, after this one, I will start adding on. Okay, we'll add a little bit of core. Okay, then. So just slowly side to side. Okay. And when the weather gets a bit cooler, we tend to sort of try and keep moving if we can. Okay. Dropping the shoulders. Feeling that nice bit of tension on one side. Now then, what we're going to do here, take the legs over to one side, lift the legs, come down, then go the other side. The side, lift, lower, and then over. Yes, there we go. So lift the feet. That's it, brilliant. And then over again. Here we go. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. And I'm going to add on again. Okay, up and over. Now then, on this one here, take the legs over. As you lift the legs, lift the arm and head. Then come down again, go the other side. Yeah, so as you lift the arms. Yeah, be okay with me to there? We'll keep this going. We'll do a minute on this one here. Oh, and then down. Up, lift, and then back. If that's too much, keep with any of the other ones, okay? Because you find what happens, I do keep going. We've got another 30 seconds here. Some of the exercises we layer up. Whoa. Here we go. Lift, reach, and again. Up, and reach. Woo. Here we go. Lift, and then reach, and again. And rest. Woo, well done everyone. Okay, just take a breather, give your legs a little shake. Okay, take a breather. So what we're going to do here is we're just going to do a regular bridge lift, then a one leg bridge lift on one side, one leg bridge lift on the other side. So the regular bridge lift is from here, where we lift and lower. Then the one leg bridge lift, we place one leg on top. We do 30 seconds on one side, and then 30 seconds on the other. Is that okay with everyone? Okay, so it's the regular bridge to begin with. Okay, hands by your side, keep the head down, and here we go. Slowly lift up, and slowly down. Just drop the chin as well. Okay, so slowly lift. That's it, okay. If there's anything you feel you can't do, especially if you're watching or you watch the recordings, just leave it out. Anything that niggles, because you, believe it or not, exercise should be enjoyable, okay? It should be also, if it's part of your life, you will enjoy it. You'll take your challenges on, but you will enjoy things, okay? Now then, let's just place one heel on top of the knee, and here we go. Lift up again, and slowly down. And again, slowly lift. And let's change sides. Here we go. Okay, there it is. Okay, and then lift. A little bit of gluteal work as well. Okay, and again. Slowly lift up. Now then, if you just come to a cross-leg position, just put your right ankle over your left, and just a gentle sway side to side. Relax your tummies as you do this. And then as soon as we hear the beep, just change the ankle over, okay. So our intervals are short and sweet today, okay then. Change the ankle, and then after this I'll explain what we're going to do. And now just release. Put your legs down for me. Okay, and take a breather. Okay. Now we're going to use the ball on our tummy muscles next. Okay. Sometimes you find if you're doing a squeezing thing, it makes you be aware of the tummy a little bit more. It can be like squeezing a sponge, but we're going to use the ball. Okay. So what we're going to do here is you're going to have your ball. If you haven't got a ball, you can make a fist. Okay. So with the ball, you're going to squeeze the ball. If it's with your right hand, and as you squeeze, you're going to next 30 seconds, change it over, do the same thing again, squeeze and then one leg. Then we take it back over again, you squeeze and we do both legs. Okay, you can do the single leg if you want. If it's too much, bend the knee. But as you squeeze, you should feel like you're pulling in a little bit more. Okay, then let's get ready, here we go. So a little squeeze and bring one leg up. And release. So squeeze, that's it. Sometimes it feels like if you squeeze a sponge, not a cake sponge yet, a sponge with water, so you just squeeze in. I have had that question before. Someone said, is a Victoria sponge? I went, no, a bath sponge. Now, change sides. Here we go. So we squeeze and we lift the other leg. So it might help sometimes experience that pulling in. Then after this we change sides, we squeeze, but we try and do both legs, or you keep with the single leg drop. Okay, change sides. Here we go, squeeze, woo, and both legs. Here we go, so you're feeling that, yeah? Okay, here we go. Squeeze the ball, lift the legs. Squeeze. Oh, I was just about to say that. Change sides, here we go. Oh, big squeeze. And release. That's it. So you're still pulling your tummy in. Squeeze. You're either doing a single leg drop or both the leg drops. Here we go. Now, you can have the legs bent or knees bent or legs straight. Take the ball and just start rubbing the ball to the seal. Just nice, just a gentle pressure. You don't want to feel like you've perforated your fingers or anything like that. So just rubbing the ball from your palm to your fingertips, yeah? So we're going to get our little hand mobility, some wrist stretches in, things like that, and then that will lead to some back work. So relax your tummy, okay, whichever you're comfortable, legs bent or legs straight. Keep going, another 30 seconds here. And try and get from your palm all the way up to the top of the fingers. There we go, that's it. And rest. Okay, if you bring yourself up, you're right. Scored a goal. Now then, okay, let's bring yourself up. Okay, so just on all fours here, it's a bit similar to the foot one. So just with the bottom, the cushion part of the hands, going to make a circle there. Okay, then 30 seconds we change. Okay, then the fingertips, okay. So let's get ready. So just the cushion part of the hand, just make a little circle for me. And again, getting back to the season change, this can affect your joints, the weather. So if you are finding things like that do affect you, you know, it's not a problem. You just might have to do work specific for that. So if your fingers, arthritis, anything like that, you still need to do some gentle exercise. Let's change over, okay? It's not going to cure it, but it stops things from like seizing up, so you just got to keep things going, okay? Okay, so just the palm of the hand, doesn't have to be a perfect circle, just rubbing into the palm of the hand. That's it. Again, this could be done with just a regular tennis ball, okay? So just now with the fingertips, so just, it's almost like using the fingers to move the ball. There's some exercise with the finger really difficult to do. Some of them, you know, I've got some groups that they've got to move their hands a bit more, and some of the exercise, when I've tried to do them myself, it's really, some of them quite hard, and you feel like your hands have had a workout. Okay, because you're doing things that you don't normally do. Okay, change sides. Here we go. So just moving the ball round, but trying to use the fingers if you can. And again, we're not looking for perfection with a circle here. You're trying to use the fingertips to move them. Now then, if you put the ball on the other side, make a little cage and just pick one finger up at a time. You'll find one, or a few of them are fine, and then you get one that won't budge. Yeah. If you've got all your jewellery on, you might be able to lift. Oh, I can feel that one. Yeah. Okay, change sides. Okay, so just make a little cage. I'm trying to bring each finger up at a time. Again, have you seen which? It's the ring finger. Yeah. But if you've got groups that are really arthritic, some of them can struggle with this. So just think, if you don't, it's that thing. If you don't use it, you lose it, and it's happened. Now we've got some stretches for the wrist coming up. Okay, now then, just from here, take your hands just side to side. Okay. This can also be a problem for really tight wrists or hands. So if you are doing these extra at home, make sure your hands are nice and warm. Things like that face before you do any of the stretches. Okay, we're going to be going into our back work next. So we've just got another little stretch here. And press, just a gentle rock, pressing into your hands. That's it, brilliant, yeah? So again, if your wrists, forearms, elbows are tight, get them warmed up first and get some stretching in. Okay, and release. Oh, give your hands a little shake, you can feel that. Okay, so we just lie completely flat for me. So what we're going to do here, again, you've got an option to put the upper and lower back together, or if you've got any issues with your lower back, put them with the recordings. If you have, then do the one that's right for you. Okay, so you're going to have your hands in front, going to pull down right arm and lift the left leg. Exercise 1. Exercise 2 is the other one. Exercise 3 is both together. Now they're quite intense. If you feel you just want to do the arm, but make sure it's here, it's not flinging the arm out. You're pulling the elbow to your waist. Okay, so the option is with the opposite leg coming off the floor straight. Okay, yeah? 30, 30, and then both together. Okay, head facing down. Here we go, with the right arm and the left leg. And back. So the head's facing down, but we don't really want to use the neck. And that's it. So there's a little bit of shoulder work here as well, and of course the lats, the muscle in your back, with your lower back as well. Now, change sides for me. Here we go. I've got to do my opposite leg now. Head still facing down. Now, both together, if you can. Squeeze. Oh, you can really feel that one now. If it's too much or you feel you can't do the movement, do the one that you can. Okay. Head facing down. Remember, the lift is coming from your back, not the neck. And take a breather. Okay, just bring your hands under your chin. Take a rest here. Okay, let everything sink. So on this one here, we've got the oval arms. Okay, now so hands, palms down. With one arm, like it's as if it's going to 12 o'clock. And then down here, exercise 1, exercise 2, exercise 4. It's both together. Okay, they don't look challenging, but they are. You can alternate if need be. Okay, so head facing down. Here we go. One arm goes all the way up, as if it's going to 12 o'clock. Comes all the way down by your side. That's it. Here we go. One side to lead. Without any force or strain. And change sides. Here we go. Just focus on the side of the body. Head facing down again. Keep your feet on the floor for me. That's it. And on the beep, you either alternate or both together. Now, here we go. Both together. Ooh. And then back or alternate. You can feel these ones. Slowly down. Lift, brilliant. Okay, and take a breather. Let's bring ourselves up and stretch those muscles because you can feel them. Okay, let's sink back. Lengthen right out. Push right back. Head down, or you can have the head to the side, whichever is comfortable for you. Try and spread your fingers. Let your belly sink. And allow that back to stretch. Deep breaths in. Now slowly come up. Bring yourself onto your backs. Oh gosh, okay, now then, you just give yourself a hug. Okay, now, I've got my right arm leading, yeah? Take my knees to the right, keep the knees to the right, hug leading with the right side, yeah? Okay, you all there with me? Now just take your head slowly to the left and hold it there. Deep breaths in. Slowly bring the head back so it's center. Bring the legs back. Release the arms, take the other arm over. Hug, drop your knees to the side and let your head go the opposite way. Keep the head in contact with the floor. Dropping the shoulders. And nice deep breaths in for me. Back, release the arms and let your legs roll away from your body. As we go into our little chill section, just stay there, folks. Okay, so we've done a lot of work for the posture, wrist and hand mobility. Okay then. So if you're not warm, just put maybe a throw on or something. Okay, so let's take the breath in, slow breath in through the nose, slow breath out through the nose or mouth. slow breath in, slow breath out. Just from here, just bring one knee in, hold it here, relax your tummy. Release and change legs for me. Here we go. Then bring the other knee in, roll to your side just to seated positions. We'll finish on the floor. Oh, are we all okay? Okay, yeah, okay, just give your legs a little shake. We've made, and we're not on next week because it's half-term week, and then we're back after that. Got a few weeks leave all the way through to November. But we have all the recordings are on here if you can't make them. Let's take a breath in. Release. And again, take a breath in. And again, take a breath in. One more for me. Take a breath in. Bring it in. Bring it down. And a little bow to yourself, folks. Well done, everyone. Thanks for coming through, and I'll see you again on the next one. Just take this up.